This is the story of a man who would one day try to become a godlike figure in the world. It all began 2,500 years ago. At that time, the kingdoms of Kosala and Magadha were locked in a brutal war over the Ganges River and the city of Kapilavastu. When Kosala attacked the palace of Kapilavastu, countless innocent people were dragged into the conflict. Families were destroyed, jobs disappeared, food became scarce. The people could only pray that one day someone special would be born to save them from their suffering. And then one day, the king of Kapilavastu finally had a son. On the day Prince Siddhartha was born, something felt different. The air carried a strange, powerful aura. The sun shone brighter than ever before. People believed the child had been blessed by the gods. Villagers gathered in amazement. Even animals seemed to appear, as if they were witnessing a sacred moment. The entire kingdom celebrated the birth of the heir of the Sakya clan. But while everyone was celebrating, Queen Maya suddenly grew weak and collapsed. When the king, Prajapati, heard the news, he rushed back to her side with his soldiers. As he arrived, Maya gently placed the newborn baby in his arms. She said she wanted to name him Siddhartha, a name that means one who will achieve his goals. The king loved the name, but suddenly, Maya's condition worsened. In pain, she asked to hold her child one last time. Cradling the baby, she softly said that Siddhartha would grow into an extraordinary man, full of faith and purpose. Then she gently stroked his face and passed away. All the king could do was hold his crying son tightly in his arms. Not long after, a respected priest named Asita came to visit the palace. The king was honored by his arrival. When Asita saw the baby, his expression suddenly changed. The king asked what was wrong. Asita pointed at the child. One of the baby's fingers pointed toward the sky, while another pointed toward the earth. According to ancient signs, this meant something incredible. The child would one day become the most revered person in heaven and on earth, a ruler destined to change the world. The king was stunned by the prophecy. Asita was equally amazed, but he sadly admitted something else. He would not live long enough to see Siddhartha grow into the man he was destined to become. 10 years later, young Siddhartha is now a prince, being entertained by palace dancers. But he seems completely uninterested. Bored, he walks away and stands quietly on the balcony, staring into the distance. Later, he joins other children for lessons. An elder tells them to grow up quickly and become great warriors who will defeat the kingdom of Kosala. But Siddhartha suddenly asks a question. If we fight this war, does that mean people will die? The elder says some people survive, but Siddhartha continues asking, what happens to people after they die? The elder briefly mentions funerals, but Siddhartha keeps pushing. What happens to them after the funeral? The elder grows impatient. He tells Siddhartha that he is there to teach, not debate philosophy. Feeling disappointed, Siddhartha quietly sits down. Just then, a boy named Jedka whispers to him, "This lesson is boring. Let's go play." Another boy agrees, and they pull Siddhartha away. Soon, the boys are outside, hunting a rabbit with a simple bow and arrow. Jedka takes the first shot, but he misses